So what is your number one travel hack?
I always take with me a kiwi.
A kiwi?
See,
That is very original.
Open bar with Stevie.
Oh my God, this is a very, very special edition of Open Bar Stevie because guess what? Guess who came to see us today? In the morning is Professor Scienza, double whammy, the first woman Italian master of wine.
hi Stevie. Hello
So
everybody.
huge congratulations to, of course, Cristina Mercuri. Now you have that two
Little letters.
thing, MW, next to it, and you've just made history for Italy. It's pretty amazing. The first Italian woman to become Master of Wine. Congrats, huge congratulations. So what can I say? How do you feel? How are you today?
I'm really well and also relieved and happy and everything that I still don't understand. So it's a mix.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some personal questions today. Maybe our audience at large would like to ask. So first of all, do you remember exactly where you were when you found out you had become a Master of Wine?
Of course, I did. I was at home with my mom and a couple of friends, and so we were waiting for that call.
When was it? What date was it?
The evening before the public announcement.
And what was the first emotion you felt at that moment?
My heart were like crazy, and then I started crying at the phone, and I started talking Italian because I couldn't speak English anymore because my brain was like wow, 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 wow. And so I was saying grazie, grazie, oh mio Dio, grazie, crying.
Grazie mio Dio. And so I'm assuming the first people who found out were people around you when you received the call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my
All
mom,
right.
my friend, my family, my friends.
And I guess that the MW journey is known for being incredibly demanding, right? So what did a typical study day look like for you?
Okay. When I was at stage 2 and was preparing for both theory and practical, I used to take the day in 2 parts. So in the morning I was focusing on the practical with dry notes and tasting actually, and in the afternoon I was focusing on theory, making essay after essay all the day long. And if I found out that there was something that I didn't understand, then I was looking back to books or documents. So all the day was focused on this. On stage 3 the approach was a little bit different because I was studying every day, especially with the scientific papers and historical papers, and then writing and rewriting again the same things, because less is more, and you need exactly to select each word and make it very efficient and convey a strong message.
And so how long did it take you from the beginning to end?
7 years.
7 years. So during this 7 years, what was the most, I suppose, the hardest moment that you had faced?
The hardest at all was in stage 3.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because everybody...
Most people say stage 2, right?
And indeed, everybody believes that stage 2 is the hardest. For me, actually, it was very hard, but I passed both theory and practical at second attempt, so I was super happy. But stage 3 actually asked for much more, and I failed, and I tried again, and I failed, and then I tried again, and then at the end, I was successful. But the first time I failed, for me, it was
devastating.
yeah, really devastating.
And did you ever think about quitting?
Never.
Never.
Never. You know, I always do this example in Italian. You know that very small dogs that are attached to a bone, and then you can get the bone, and then the dog remain attached to the bone. I am like this. I will never quit. I will go for it whenever it takes.
What kept you motivated when things felt, I don't know, overwhelming?
Wow. The fact that I wanted to go there since the beginning. So when I left my career as a lawyer, I said, okay, I will leave it for my passion, but I want to obtain the highest level of recognition. So since the beginning, I wanted to become a master of wine. And so in that hard moment, there was a very small voice in my head that said, go for it, don't stop, never give up.
And during this journey, right, the master wine journey that lasted for 7 years, did you see yourself change?
A lot, terribly, because I understood much more about my body, about my feeling, about my emotion. I understood that I have to stay more in, I have to listen more and pretend less. And this is a real change. And also my brain started changing how I think about things. So I'm more critical and I can make a lot of comparison with other stuff. So I'm more reflective, very much empathetic with other people as well. So yes, it made a big difference from the beginning to now.
I mean, I know it's just happened, right? It's been a month or two?
No, much less. Well, yes, more or less 1 month.
1 month, right?
Yeah.
So since it's happened, I know it's a very short time, but has your life already personally or professionally changed already?
Yes, in both ways, because personally, I'm making parties.
Right, okay.
And
so more parties, very good.
Yeah, celebrating with my friends, with people that I meet, with producers, with you probably. I would love to celebrate with you. And yes, with from a work perspective, I'm getting in touch with beautiful, interesting projects that I would to focus on and to follow. And so my life is slightly changing in a very good way.
Yeah, so do you feel like, you know, whether they're wine producers or other people, do you feel like they see you differently or they treat you differently since you become an MW?
Well, actually, I hope no, because I am Cristina without the title. I am the same professional as 6 or 7 months ago. I understand that obtaining this recognition may change the way some producer actually talk to me, but the producer I already know, they are just happy with me, and we celebrate and we spend good time together.
So being the first woman to have this achievement, right? The first woman to become an Italian Master of Wine. How do you personally feel about that?
This is a very complex question. And
because in a way it's a big responsibility
indeed,
too, right?
Indeed. So in a very perfect world, in a very perfect Italian sector of the wine sector, everybody should celebrate with me because I am getting this title as individual. So there is another Master of Wine in Italy and we have to celebrate. But actually, in this particular moment in 2026, this is kind of a responsibility because I really want to make things in this sector change with respect to not only the representation of women, so the diversity, but how women are getting to the apical position, the difference in pay gap. I want to actually make a change in this. And having this title is also something that makes myself very happy, very proud of, but I see from the message that I receive that many women are saying, we have done it, so you have done also for us. Now I hope and I see that I can do it. So giving this type of hope to other people for me is been an inspiration a little bit, no? For me is a really, really beautiful moment.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, we're talking about being inspirational to the next generation of women, right? Younger women, right? So what is one message that you would like to, if they were here right now, you know, they're thinking about taking the path, starting their journey of MW, or they're already in it, what kind of message would you like to give them?
Well, in general, the things that I want to say is that you can be whatever you want. If you want to become an MW, yes. If you want to become a good winemaker, yes, go for it. In general, never feel that you are less, or never think that you're not enough. Just be brave, because everything is inside you. You have all the resources to go there. Just don't stop fighting. listen to yourself, don't listen to others, just focus on yourself, on your timing, because there is no rush, there is no need to rush, just go and realize your dream.
So I know that it's only been a month, right? It seems like it's been longer, to be quite honest. But within the next 5 or 10 years, what are your ambitions? What are your goals?
Well, my goals are in different segments of this beautiful business. First of all, I would love to improve the wine education in Italy. So I want many more people getting WSET certification. I would love to see many more people engaged with the everyday life of wine, and I want to work with maybe also institution to make things change for women in some cases, and to make the language of wine more approachable, more easy to understand, maintaining a technicality, being objective with wines, but most of all being comprehensible for everybody. So we have a problem because wine is very much far from younger generation now. They are less interested, but it's just a matter of language, it's just a matter of communication. So I would love in 10 years to see many people, many younger people that understand wine, because wine is a complex situation, but can be conveyed, can be communicated in an easy way.
So Cristina Mercuri, Master of Wine, you wear different hats, right? So you are a wine journalist. You write for Forbes magazine, for example, and I think others. You're a wine critic, right? So you also score wines. You judge wines. You are a wine educator, right? So what else do you do? What other hats do you have?
I am a consultant.
You're a consultant, yes. You have a consulting business,
yeah,
where you consult for wine companies.
Yeah.
So out of these different hats, which one is your favorite hat?
It depends on the situation. I love them all. I love teaching because I love seeing how the brains of my students change and how they get passionate. So they get more and more thirsty about knowledge of wine, and I love it. I love making consultancy because I see actually the changes in the business if they follow my advice, of course. And I love to contribute to a better world of wine. So these are all the aspects that I want, and I want to keep in my business. I love to write about wine because it's something that remains, no? So yes, it's difficult to say which one is the best for me or which one I prefer.
So before we close, we do this thing with the U.S. market masterclass. We have a series on the podcast, and they ask 3 questions in the end. But I would like to just ask you one question, because now you will be doing a lot of traveling, even more so probably. So what is your number 1 travel hack?
I always take with me a kiwi.
A kiwi?
See.
That is very original. I've not heard of that before.
Can I say why?
Yes, please say why, because people will not understand.
Because I travel a lot, and my habits change because you are with different people, different language. You have in a restaurant one day, another restaurant one day, one hotel one day, another hotel. So I need to bring something from my home with me. So what is the things that I can keep? Breakfast. So when I'm home, I have breakfast with a kiwi. So I want to have breakfast with a kiwi, even if I am on the moon or in USA, because it's a way to feel at home. Start the day feeling at home everywhere you are.
That is very funny. So this is kind of breaking news, folks, actually. Cristina Mercuri, she carries with her everywhere she goes, and this is the travel hack she has. A fucking kiwi. All right, and I think with that, we have to close. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And huge congratulations
from
all of us.
Thank you, Stevie. Thank you so much.